Something extraordinary is happening in Iran. At the grave of a young woman who died last month after being in custody, thousands gathered on Wednesday. They're part of something bigger. Through Wednesday night, protests grew across the country. And this is a movement driven by Iranian women.
6 weeks on, and many Iranian women are already living a different life. They refuse to wear the headscarf when they go out in public, and they continue to fight.
This is Tehran in May. This is Tehran this week. Not wearing a headscarf is illegal for Iranian women. More and more women, though, are ignoring that. Something that was unthinkable weeks ago. And every night, people still open their windows and chant "Death to the dictator," a message they're aiming at Iran's supreme leader. These protests were sparked by the death of Mahsa Amini. She was 22. She's buried in Saqqez in the northwest of Iran. And with Wednesday marking 40 days since her death, security forces tried to block access to the city. It didn't work.
I have never been as hopeful as I am today. Woman, life, freedom. Zan, zendegi, azadi.
And all of these protests and acts of defiance come at a cost. Videos on social media, verified by the BBC, show people being beaten by security officials. Here, we see women without headscarves defying police. In this video, security forces gathered at a girls' school in Tehran on Monday. One of them shouts, "We have permission. Beat them. Beat them all." Now, nationwide, one human rights group estimates that more than 13,000 people have been arrested and that at least 250 have been killed. Knowing all of this, last weekend, thousands of Iranians assembled in Berlin to demand change.
Our dreams signal the collapse of this empire of fear, crimes against humanity and corruption as the pillars that hold Ali Khamenei.
This is a direct challenge to Iran's Islamic laws, which date back to 1979. That's when Ayatollah Khamenei founded Iran's Islamic Republic. And listen to this BBC report at the time.
There is undoubtedly genuine concern over exactly what is meant by an Islamic Republic. The most widely expressed fear is that it could well lead to the kind of repressive religious dictatorship that denies Iran the freedoms the revolution is supposed to have brought.
Those fears became real. Iranian women lost their right to choose how they dress. It was a freedom women had before 1979. It's a freedom some want now.
It's unclear where these protests are heading, but what's clear is that the relationship between the Iranian government and its society is completely broken down, and there's no going back from this point on.
The authorities insist all of this must stop, but there's no going back for this mother, whose son died in custody. She recently took off her hijab, declaring that the religion it stood for was killing people. And so, one woman's death has become about many women's lives. And they say there's no going back to how they used to live.